2, 1, go!
Hello Nidorinos and Nidorinos, it's KingNido here and welcome to Goldenrod City, where today the Shimudi Keepers are trying desperately to get back into the Masters 8 as they challenge the Goldenrod balance, and they are starting out huge with Dragonite and Scyther, whereas it's Tauros and Stoutland starting out for the normal types, and Tauros immediately with an Accelerock onto Scyther, which is super effective, and Scyther is going to respond with a Slam going for Stoutland. However, good hit there on the Papa as Dragonite goes with the Fishiest Rend onto Tauros. Everybody's on the offensive at the moment as Stoutland with a not very effective whatsoever Force Palm onto Scyther as Tauros sets up a safeguard, slowing down the play on the field at the moment as it cloaks his team in that Mystical Veil. Scyther though continuing that momentum with a Seed Bomb onto Tauros, and Dragonite now going for the guard split there, targeting Stoutland with that move, so it shares its guard with Stoutland as Stoutland prepares for the Skull Bash. It's going to boost its defense on this turn and go in for that hard headbutt on the next turn, as Tauros now going for the Shadow Sneak onto Scyther, and Scyther is holding on still in this matchup as it goes with the Howl, so it is going to boost its side's stats here, giving a good attack boost to itself and Dragonite as well. We'll see if Dragonite can capitalize on that. It has that 134 attack, but before that happens, a Skull Bash from Stoutland onto Dragonite does connect, who responds with a Giga Impact onto the big fluffy Papa, but the Papa holds on, so Stoutland's still in this matchup, and Tauros with the Lick trying to finish Scyther off, and Scyther is eliminated. Some huge plays back and forth by these two sides as Stoutland with the Thunder Punch trying to finish off Dragonite, who has to recharge, and Braviary now comes out onto the field as Tauros with the Moonlight is going to restore its health. It should get back to not full strength, sorry, but really close there with that Moonlight as Braviary with the Confusion. This should take down Stoutland, and Stoutland is eliminated with that move. That is one Pokemon down now for both sides as Dragonite sets up a double team, which is actually really good because it is an easy target on the field right now, so it has boosted its evasiveness. As now we have Obstagoon, the Dark Normal type, come out, and Tauros immediately with a Focus Blast onto Dragonite. This should finish it off, and it does. The Pseudo Legendary is taken down by the Charging Bull. Tauros getting that good elimination as Obstagoon now with a head charge onto Braviary, and a very good hit there onto the Patriotic Bird as Obstagoon does get some recoil damage. Braviary with that Fury attack, a multi-hit move. It's got 2 hits, and it will only get those 2 as the normal types are no longer protected by the safeguard, and you have the fossil Pokemon Aerodactyl coming out, and immediately with a discharge, and it almost takes out its own teammate. As Tauros with their Shell Smash is going to lower its defensive stats. It does get an attack, special attack, and a speed boost though, so Tauros could be a huge player in this matchup, especially having that extra attack, as an Uproar does get performed by Obstagoon going for Aerodactyl instead of choosing to eliminate Braviary, who does fail with the Thunder Wave as Tauros avoids it. And now Tauros does set up a Reflect, so instead of going for the offensive move, it does make its side stronger against physical moves as Aerodactyl with the Wrap onto Obstagoon. Obstagoon will take continuous damage from that Wrap as Obstagoon performing that Uproar does eliminate Braviary from this matchup. The Goldenrod Balance are off to a fantastic start, having taken down 3 of the Shimudi Keepers Pokemon, as Obstagoon still takes damage from that Wrap that was performed earlier. Now we have Noivern, another Dragon Flying type, coming out onto the field as a Screech is going to harshly lower Noivern's defense after Tauros performs that move. Now Aerodactyl performing the Jaw Lock, going for Tauros here. A very good hit. Tauros is still in this matchup though, as Noivern throws out some Toxic Spikes, so whoever comes out for the Goldenrod Balance now will suffer from a poison status condition due to those spikes, as that Uproar continues and it hits Noivern this time as Obstagoon continues to take damage from that Wrap. It is slowly chipping away at the Dark type, so Obstagoon does calm down now, but Tauros with an Icicle Spear. This is a multi-hit move, but it only hits Noivern once, and Noivern is eliminated with that super effective move. It only needed one that was so impressive then by Tauros, as a Present is thrown from Aerodactyl to Obstagoon and almost takes it out, but Obstagoon responds with the Ancient Power. Could get all of its stats boosted here after performing that super effective move, but it doesn't, and that Wrap should get the elimination here, and it does. Obstagoon is eliminated. There's now 2 Pokemon remaining for the Shimudi Keepers. We still have 4 Pokemon remaining for the Goldenrod Balance, as Hawlucha with a perfect landing comes out onto the field, and Licky Licky lands in those toxic spikes, so it will have that poison status condition. And Taurus, who has been in this matchup since the start, misses with the Sand Tomb as it does not affect the flying types, but an Autotomize is performed by Aerodactyl, getting a good boost to its speed here. Hawlucha, though, with the scary face, is in fact going to lower the speed of Tauros with that move. Now Licky going for the Growl, lowering the defenses of both flying type Pokemon on the field. Sorry, not their defenses, their attacks. There are so many status condition moves here, as Licky does actually still suffer from that poison. Aerodactyl with the foul play though, onto Licky, following up nicely after that poison damage, and Hawlucha follows it up with a Rock Blast, another multi-hit move in this matchup, but it only gets 2 hits. Taurus is gonna get pumped with that focus energy though. Again, it is still in this matchup, coming up to being in it for over 6 minutes, and another Growl gets performed by Licky, again lowering the attack stat of the Shamuti Keeper's remaining 2 Pokemon. Licky still though is taking damage from that poisoning, which means it is on a ticking clock as that Reflect does wear off. Aerodactyl with the Power Gem onto Taurus, and Taurus is finally taken out of this matchup by Aerodactyl. A good hit there. Now Lucha sets up some more toxic spikes on the side of the Goldenrod balance, and they are about to send out another Pokemon shortly. Licky with the Soak onto Aerodactyl is going to change its type to Water, and there that poisoning getting even stronger against Licky as Snorlax comes out onto the field, and you hear it land on the ground too. It is badly poisoned from those toxic spikes. So an Oblivion Wing is going to be performed by Aerodactyl. Hits Licky, a good hit. Aerodactyl is going to get some health restored there as well, which I'm sure it will appreciate. The Shamuti Keepers are at a 2-3 disadvantage, and a payback now from Hawlucha onto Licky, trying to chip away at it as Licky with the ally switch, it will change places with Snorlax on the field. And now Snorlax going with the Fury attack onto the Masked Bird. Hawlucha taking 2 hits from that move. And there's Licky taking more damage from that poisoning. It looks like it will get through this one, but it will not last any longer if that poisoning, or if it even takes any more damage. And here comes Aerodactyl with a tackle, going for Snorlax instead. Hawlucha does perform an Acid Armor, so it looks like it is going to boost its defenses here. Now Licky going for its last move of the matchup, and it goes with an Aeroblast onto Hawlucha, and a huge hit. Super effective. Hawlucha is eliminated. That is a fantastic play by Licky on its way out of this matchup. An Absorb being performed by Snorlax. It is going to take some health from Aerodactyl, and that was super effective. Aerodactyl now being a water type, but Licky suffering from that poison for the last time is eliminated from this matchup. So it is 2-1 to the advantage on the side of the Goldenrod balance as Snorlax takes damage from its own poisoning as well. The last Pokemon for the Goldenrod balance is Porygon 2, who does land in those toxic spikes, so it will be badly poisoned as well. And Aerodactyl immediately goes for the Leech Life onto Snorlax. It's trying to get as much health back as it can. It is the last Pokemon for the Shamuti Keepers, and it is at a disadvantage as Porygon 2 goes with the Flamethrower. This won't be very effective on the Water type Aerodactyl, and it is going to be followed up by Snorlax going for another not very effective move with the Darkest Lariat. But it gets it done. Aerodactyl is eliminated, and the Goldenrod balance have won here today in Goldenrod City. A fantastic play there by the normal types. They have gotten the win over the flying types, and this will move them up into the Masters 8. They are in 7th place, whereas the Shamuti Keepers move down to 11th. They're surely going to want to have better luck next round when they face the Humilau Cascade. It'll be the Doofa Combats and Goldenrod balance in our next round. But our next matchup will be the Jubilee Venom facing the Opelousas Draconids. Now, if the Draconids win this match, actually, if either side win this match, they could jump up into the Elite Four. That'll be huge. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe. But more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.